It's been a short day 3 of the trial of murder-accused Nomia Ndlovu. Proceedings have adjourned to tomorrow as the former police officer is not feeling well. Ndlovu is accused of killing her boyfriend and 5 relatives to cash in on insurance policies. Today, her mother also took the stand to testify in her defense, reiterating Ndlovu's claim of innocence. eNCA's Lindokuhle Xulu has been following the case in the High Court, sitting in Pambridge at the Magistrates Court there. He joins me now in studio. Lindo, you were in court this morning and you saw the accused's mother on the stand. Let's start there. Tell us about what Nomia Ndlovu's mother had to say during that testimony.
Well, essentially why the mother was brought into this as a defense witness is because there are allegations leveled against Ndlovu that she was part of her hit list because she is alleged to have killed several of her family members, including her lover, which she had been living with. But I can tell you that the mother was there to dispute or to confirm some of the claims around a hitman that was said to have been sent at her house in Bushbuck Ridge. And the allegations are that there was a hitman that was sent there. The hitman was to kill her so that Ndlovu can actually benefit from some of the insurance policies that she has with her mother. And I can tell you that the mother took the stand and in fact refuted some of those claims. The main allegation or the main evidence that was being tested today was the issue of saying that the hitman had then developed a conscience when he got inside Ndlovu's mother's house. He saw an elderly person who is defenseless, and that was when he allegedly then went to the police with the information that this person is targeting her family members. But the mother said that on those days she cannot recall exactly because she is elderly, but she said that the evidence that has been brought to the court by the alleged hitman is false. There was no one who entered her house and asked for a glass of water, as the evidence states. But the mother basically taking the stand and saying that that has never happened.
So essentially the hitman and the evidence of the state is that when this would-be hitman got to the house, rather than carrying out the murder, decided that he's just going to ask for a glass of water and then leave.
That's right. But we do have a bite, I believe, just a sound bite of the mother just explaining exactly how no one has ever entered her house to ask for a glass of water, in a description of a man that is alleged to be the hitman. Let's perhaps take a listen to it.
Yes, I do want to comment.
Kama anisibona munhu akatangena ku ikombile mati.
My Lord, I never saw a person, anyone, coming to my place of residence and ask for water.
But did she say anything, the mother that is, Lindo, about her life being threatened at all?
Well, the prosecutor from the state actually put a question to her just at the last when she was actually giving her some questions as well. And she asked in terms of, how do you feel? Because the evidence that is tabled by this hitman is that I was sent there, I was sent to kill the mother, and for about 2,700. So the prosecutor then asks the mother, how do you feel that your life was supposed to be taken for this little amount of money? And the mother essentially said that she does not feel any bad because her life has never been threatened. She maintains that no one had entered her house, so she does not feel like there was any threat to her health or even her life. But there is another soundbite where she explains exactly that, saying about her feelings that she was asked in court in terms of the little amount of money that was given to this man to actually carry out her murder. Let's take a listen as well to that.
My
Lord, I never felt bad about it because I was never ever threatened by anyone at my place.
So over the last two and a half days, Lindo, lastly, we've heard Anisha Devi I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do what you are saying I did. I did not meet with the people you're saying I met with. I did not give instructions for anyone to be killed, etc., etc., from Nomia Ndlovu. But we are now primed for her cross-examination, and that will take place tomorrow. Wrap that up for us and set it up for us, but also talking about her demeanor in court today, because it's been something that people have been watching, the way she's been conducting herself in court.
Well, her demeanor today was a bit reserved, if I may put it in that way, because the first day when she took the stand, she was someone who looked a bit jolly, who had no care in the world, despite the fact that she's facing these charges. But the following day, which was yesterday, on Wednesday, she cried a bit. She showed some emotion for the first time after taking the stand, and this was at the mention of her lover, who is Mabasa. But today she was a bit reserved, and which led us then to the adjournment, because she said that she does not feel well. There was a pain in her chest. But I can tell you that particular point of her denying everything, she's done exactly that. She has not admitted to any charges, including that sting operation video that had been circulating, that we've also played, where she's caught actually orchestrating and planning how her loved one should be killed. She says that is something that she did because she was told to do so they can have transport to go to Bushbuck Ridge. But certainly many denials. Tomorrow what we are expecting is that she will be back in court. The judge is actually expected to first get a letter in terms of her medical examination, whether she is sick, like she said she is sick today, or whether he can continue with the case. But tomorrow we're expecting that she will then continue with her cross-examination, with the state then putting some questions to her about some of the things she's denied all along.
All right, Lindo, thank you for that. That's eNCA's Lindokuhle Xulu, who's been tracking that story at the High Court sitting in Palm Ridge. Intrigue is not even the word, really, because it is a story that has shocked everyone, really, in South Africa. The allegation that a person allegedly would be involved in ordering hits on various members of their own family, including a person who was a partner to that person, all for the sake of claiming monies from life and funeral policies.